The steps sounded heavy yet firm, as if every beat of his shoe carried the weight of the thousands of memories that had just been left behind the military gates. That day, Incheon Airport suddenly became a sea of cheers and tears. Cha Eunwoo, a member of ASTRO who has been known for his gentle smile and angelic aura, has finally appeared in public after a long period of military service. But what makes all eyes wide is not only because he has returned, but because his appearance is still complete with his military uniform. A typical army green shirt that still looks warm with the scent of discipline and assertiveness, and no one expected that it would be such an emotional day. An airport security officer even admitted that he had goosebumps when he realized that the handsome man who was closely guarded by 2 guards in black uniforms was not a state official, but Cha Eunwoo himself. The gaze of the normally shaded eyes now seemed deeper, as if something had changed behind the gaze. Many fans said there was a new firmness surrounding him, a calmness born of long days in the military. Soon as the automatic doors in the arrival terminal opened, the crowd of fans who had been waiting since the early hours of the morning immediately thundered. They shouted, calling his name in trembling tones. "Eunwoo, we're waiting for you!" shouted someone from the crowd while holding a banner with the words of welcome. But in the midst of it all, Cha Eunwoo just smiled a little, nodded slowly, and cast a soothing look. There was something in that smile, a mixture of happiness, sadness, and longing that couldn't be described in words. Local media moved quickly. Dozens of cameras lined up behind the security perimeter, trying to capture every second of his steps. The photos then spread widely in cyberspace in just a matter of minutes. The hashtags ****, hashtag #ChaEunwoo is back, and hashtag #SoldierEunwoo **** topped trending topics in South Korea, even breaking global trend on platform X. But behind the euphoria, there was one thing that made many fans stop for a moment. Why is he still wearing military clothes? Usually, idols who have just come out of the military will change into civilian clothes before appearing in public. But not with Cha Eunwoo. He walked gallantly in full uniform, wearing a military cap, and was followed by 2 bodyguards who appeared to be keeping a safe distance from the crowd. Some eyewitnesses said that the presence of the bodyguards was not just for ordinary security reasons. They looked like officers from the defense service, not just celebrity bodyguards, said one of the entertainment journalists covering the scene. The way they walked, scanned the situation, and escorted Eunwoo suggests that he may have just attended an official military event before heading straight for the airport. In the meantime, fans on the set are endlessly photographing and filming videos. Some cried, some laughed while calling his name, and some just stood there with tears dripping silently. Some even wore small military attributes such as pins and ribbons bearing Cha Eunwoo's name, as if to show that they were in the fight waiting for the day of his return. On the other hand, Cha Eunwoo seemed to occasionally look down and lightly salute some airport officials and older fans. The gesture was simple, yet felt so sincere that it made many people hold their breath. "He is not just a celebrity returning from the army," wrote one of the comments on the Naver portal. "He is returning as a more mature man, with an honor and serenity that we have never seen before." The mood got even more emotional as one of the female fans shouted tearfully, "Thank you for being healthy, Eunwoo." That sentence made him stop for a moment. He looked at the direction of the voice, then took off his hat, revealing his short, neat hair. He smiled as if to say without words that he also missed all the love that was waiting for him. The camera captured the moment, and within hours, the photo was widely spread across social media, with thousands of comments writing similar lines. Asterisk, "He looks like a hero just back from battle." Asterisk, according to a report confirmed by a source from Fantajo, Cha Eunwoo had just finished attending the internal release ceremony at his headquarters before leaving for the airport. He was scheduled to fly to Jeju for a private event with his family. But the decision not to change into military clothes turned out to come from himself. "Eunwoo wants to wear that uniform until he gets home," an agency staffer said. For him, the uniform is not just clothes, but a symbol of respect for all colleagues who are still on duty. The decision made many fans respect him even more. On online forums, positive comments poured in. "She is completely different," wrote one user. In an entertainment world full of images and appearances, Eunwoo showed his most honest side, a man who was not shy about showing his military identity. Even some national media wrote an article titled, "Cha Eunwoo, the idol who returned with the honor of a soldier." But behind the calm, journalists who followed his entourage noticed something unusual. Two bodyguards walking behind him appear to be communicating using earpieces, while a staffer holds the camera trying to get too close. There was a faint, tense atmosphere. Some rumors began circulating that Cha Eunwoo might be involved in a special mission or a non-public military project that earned him an extra escort. But of course, the agency quickly denied this, asserting that it was all just for personal security due to the large crowd at the airport. But even more heartwarming was how Cha Eunwoo treated the fans amidst that claustrophobic and stressful atmosphere. Despite being constantly surrounded by bodyguards, he kept staring in every direction, giving hand signals, and occasionally stopping to receive small letters given by fans. One of the videos shows a small child calling out his name in a small voice, and without hesitation, Eunwoo lowered his head, received the picture paper the child had made, then patted his shoulder softly before walking by. But even more heartwarming was how Cha Eunwoo treated the fans amidst that claustrophobic and stressful atmosphere. Despite being constantly surrounded by bodyguards, he kept staring in every direction, giving hand signals, and occasionally stopping to receive small letters given by fans. One of the videos shows a small child calling out his name in a small voice, and without hesitation, Eunwoo lowered his head, received the picture paper the child had made, then patted his shoulder softly before walking back. The video went viral instantly, bringing many to tears for the tenderness of his attitude amid the great spotlight. Meanwhile, the spotlight of television media is also no less intense. Entertainment news programs rebroadcast footage of his presence at the airport with Haru's full narration. He came in uniform, not to show off, but to remind us that even stars are human beings who serve their country, said the narrator of one popular TV station. The footage then ends with a close-up of his face as he waves by. Meanwhile, the spotlight of television media is also no less intense. Entertainment news programs rebroadcast footage of his presence at the airport with Haru's full narration. He came in uniform, not to show off, but to remind us that even stars are human beings who serve their country, said the narrator of one popular TV station. The footage then ends with a close-up of his face as he waves before entering the immigration area. A look that seems to say, asterisk, "I'm back, but I haven't really left a part of me there." Asterisk. In a brief interview with the media at the departure gate, Cha Eunwoo simply replied humbly, "Thank you for waiting. I'm fine, and I'll soon greet you all again with a calmer smile." The simple sentence was met with cheers and applause, but many noticed his deeper, heavier tone of voice, as if there was a layer of experience that could never be fully explained. Some journalists wrote that the moment was like the closing scene of an emotional film. A young man returning from a period of service, stepping into the world he once left, but now sees it differently. He is no longer just the leading visual of the ASTRO group, not only an actor with a perfect face on the drama screen, but also a figure who bears the burden of new maturity. Shortly after his plane took off, photos of him in his military uniform were released by his unit as a final form of respect before he was officially considered off-duty. The caption reads, "Private Lee Dong-min, duty completed with honor." Asterisk. The sentence made many fans cry in the comments. Lee Dong-min is his real name, a name rarely heard in the entertainment world, but which now resonates strongly as a symbol of loyalty and pride. On the Weverse platform, thousands of messages flooded ASTRO's official page. Many wrote personal messages such as, "You came back with more light in you," and "Thank you for holding on so strongly." Not a few also say that the way he still wears his uniform to the airport is a proof of love and respect for his country. One user even wrote long, "That shirt may be simple, but on its body it's like the hoe."